this book right here. Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be ranking and reviewing A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, the entire series, including the new novella Killjoy. So when I first started this series, I was blown away by how great it was. I mean, Pip is my favorite heroine ever, so I'm really excited to be able to review this with you guys and rank my favorite in the series to my least favorite, and I'm pretty sure you're going to be super surprised by my least favorite, so let's get started. So what I'm going to do for this video, I'll go ahead and review them in chronological order, and then I'm going to rank them afterwards. To make it a little easier to follow, you'll be able to see the chapters in the description of the video, so you can just click to whatever you want to see, but it makes it easier on me to kind of keep track of what I'm doing. So the first one that I want to review is, of course, Killjoy, because this is basically a prequel to A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, and basically showing you how Pip got into mysteries. So I'm going to go ahead and say that I'm not going to include any spoilers, but for this prequel, she basically attends a murder mystery party that her friend Connor is throwing. She doesn't want to be there. She is really focused on her capstone project and actually finding a topic for that, so she's super stressed, but she goes anyway because she hasn't seen her friends in a while. Well, throughout the whole mystery and the game, she kind of discovers some things about herself and what she likes and what she dislikes. So it's kind of a gist of the book. Definitely recommend it. It's a really good novella. It was super fun to be able to see Pip and all of her friends again. I would give it 4 out of 5 stars, especially if you're a fan of the series. You might rate it higher than that. And it was super short, easy to read, and really great when you're like super busy and you just want something quick, fun, and not too much to think about. The stakes weren't super high for this novella, and it wasn't tense, scary, anything like that. You kind of knew where you were going when you were going there. So that's why I got 4 stars. But yeah, anyway, Killjoy, 4 out of 5 stars. I really liked it. If you like the series, you'll really like it. And if you haven't read the series, definitely start with it so you can just go in knowing a little more than I did when I started the series. Oh my gosh, the best YA mystery that I had ever read in a long time, probably ever, was completely blown away by it and still can't get over it. And it's been like 2 years since I've read it. So basically you're following Pip as she tries to solve the murder of Andy Bell. And everyone thinks Sal Singh did it, but not Pip. And she's trying to prove that Sal didn't do it. Along the way, you get to meet a lot of really wonderful characters, especially Robbie. Oh my gosh, I love Robbie. And there are twists and turns everywhere. Just kind of a disclaimer for this whole reviewing and ranking video. I listened to the audiobooks for all of these. So I didn't technically read the books. I listened to the audiobooks, but I highly, highly, highly recommend listening to the audiobooks because the production is so amazing. And the narrator for the audiobook is gold. The writing is amazing. Character development is amazing. And also the plot is amazing. 5 out of 5 truly deserved stars. This book will not disappoint you if you like mysteries. Even if you're more into the adult mystery genre, I completely, wholeheartedly recommend reading this YA mystery. Unlike with Killjoy, this one is so tense the whole entire time you're reading the book. It has plenty of scares, and you will probably not expect what comes at the end of the novel. Second in the trilogy is Good Girl, Bad Blood. So when you read the first novel, you probably think to yourself, how can you make a sequel? How can you even make this a trilogy? Well, Pip, being the wonderful mystery-solving teenager that she is, you can absolutely 100% keep going. With Good Girl, Bad Blood, I really, really, really liked it. I liked how it showed what Pip did after the mystery with Sal Singh and Andy Bell, and I liked how it kind of gave you a new mystery to look forward to and to solve with Pip. As always, the writing style is amazing. The plot is absolutely spotless, And the extra characters that you get with this new mystery really don't disappoint either. One of my favorite characters, obviously, is Ravi. He is the perfect comic relief that you really need in this novel, especially since it gets really heavy at times. You do have the scares and you do have this tense structure of, oh my gosh, what's going to happen next, and that kind of thing. To be completely honest with this novel specifically, my mouth was hanging open the entire last hour of the audiobook because of how crazy the plot was. So another 5 out of 5 stars. I really, really enjoyed this novel. Last in the trilogy, As Good as Dead. So let's just talk about this cover for a second. Oh my gosh, it is gorgeous. But this is the final novel in A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. The series, I honestly wish it was kind of like the Truly Devious series. And if you've read the Truly Devious series, you know that after the mystery, the Truly Devious mystery, that Maureen Johnson just kept writing more mysteries for Stevie. And I wish Holly Jackson would have done kind of like that with A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, because I love Pip and I love Ravi. But when you read this book, you'll kind of see why it can't go on any further. It was a really great mystery, and I don't want to get too much into it because then I kind of go into my ranking. So I'm not going to talk too much about As Good as Dead, except that, yeah, no, let's just not go there. Let's go straight to the ranking. All right, so here we are. I am going to rank from my least favorite to my favorite A Good Girl's Guide to Murder series. And please do not kill me in the comments for my ranking, because I'm pretty sure some people will be upset with it. Now that we are done with the reviewing part of the novels, I will probably mention spoilers in this ranking. So if you have not read the series, please, please, please don't continue watching unless you don't plan on reading the series at all. With that, let's move forward, and remember, please do not burn me. Coming in last, my absolute least favorite in the whole entire series, As Good as Dead. And I feel like I'm gonna have a lot of people disagreeing with me on this, but this novel seriously disappointed me and made me want to cry. The main reason being that Pip's character took a complete 180, and she changed from the Pip that you know and love and you're ready to solve a mystery with to almost a bad guy, in my opinion. So you go through this and she ends up actually murdering someone and getting her friends to help her pin it on someone else. Now, granted, Max probably deserved it, but that's not justice. I was very upset with it. Pip killed someone, also very upset with it. It did not feel like my favorite heroine. And I don't think Pip would have put her friends in danger like that by getting them to help her cover up a murder. It just, everything felt weird. Everything felt wrong. What I really liked, though, was Holly Jackson's descriptions of Pip's mental health. That was really great in this novel. But other than that, I was disappointed. I was really disappointed with the ending. I was really disappointed in Pip. And so, yes, this one, not my favorite. I didn't mention it in the reviews, but I'm pretty sure I gave this a 3 out of 5 stars. Because the writing's still really good. But I hated how she ended the series. Third in my ranking, Killjoy. It was a novella. It was super short, so obviously it can't come in really high on my ranking because there wasn't much substance. Still comes above As Good as Dead because I have serious issues with that novel, as I described before, but Killjoy is number 3 in my ranking. Number 2. I'm pretty sure you can guess number 1 because it's obvious, but we're gonna go anyway. Number 2, Good Girl, Bad Blood. I really, really, really loved this novel. You still get your favorite fun-loving Pip, your mystery-solving Pip, your amazing Pip, and she's trying to protect the people who need to be protected. And she stands for justice, unlike in As Good as Dead. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. But anyway, Good Girl, Bad Blood, it will make you feel things because at the end, like I said, major spoilers, please don't keep watching if you haven't read this book, but at the end, when Stanley Forbes dies, my heart was breaking. I was so upset and so distraught because he really didn't deserve that, and it still hurts. But here we are. And yes, number 2. Obviously, number 1 will always be number 1. Nothing can take its place. The original A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. Like I said in my review, this book blew my mind. It obviously should win all of the prizes, all of the awards, all of the accolades. The best mystery that I've read in YA probably ever. This and Truly Devious are my favorite mysteries in young adult novels. I don't think I will ever find a book as good as this one, and the sad thing about it is that Holly Jackson came out with this novel and it was so amazing that I really feel like it's going to be hard for her to ever top it. And I know that sounds depressing because she's at the beginning of her amazing career and is TikTok famous, but that's how I feel. This one will always be 100% number 1. Okay, so that is how I feel about A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, the entire series, and all of its quirks and all of its fun times. Let me know what you think in the comments. Did your ranking kind of differ from mine? Like I said, please don't kill me. Don't murder me in the comments. This is just how I feel. But let me know what you think down below. If you like my video, please subscribe. I always post book reviews, rankings, all kinds of fun stuff, especially if it's bookish stuff. So hit that subscribe button and I'll see you next time.